Hello, this is Yao, and here is documentation for my play 2. First off is the design process, where I made 4 sketches for my design, incorporating the golden ratio for my headdress. I also made templates for the wings and the leaves to use when cutting from cardboard. Now for the production of my hand-built headdress, I first started with the roses. So I used an old dress for the cloth in order to make the rose petals. I cut the cloth into 20 by 50 millimeter strips, made triangles and tucked the ends of the triangle in the backside, and that consists of the rose petals. Now for the leaves. I chose to make it out of 2 different thickness cardboard. The first one I used a 5mm cardboard because I plan to expose the inner corrugation inside. I decided to do this in order to introduce variety and texture with the leaf designs. For the leaf made with the thinner cardboard, I chose to use the green pepero packaging so that I wouldn't have to paint over it. Now we move on to the wings. I originally intended to make 6 pairs of wings, but due to the limitation of space, I chose to only do 5. So here is one of the smallest wings. I also made them from the pepero packaging. And here is how I made the 3 pairs of cutout wings. 2 pairs for the front and a pair for the side piece.
We interrupt this program to bring you
my dog Bingo, who wanted some petting. So now back to work with carving the design inside the cardboard. I use double-sided tape as my adhesive, so I will be able to flatly lay the wrappers on my cardboard wing. The excess double-sided tape trimmings were used for the other half of the wing. I only covered the front wings with the wrapper, and the cutout wing on the back is purely cardboard. So one of the wings for the side piece is designed with a bunch of magazine papers. Now for the side piece base, I cut these in half after taking out the design on top of it. I scraped off the residues from the tape on top of it so that I can flatly glue the wing.
We are best friends. I mean, I knew everything about this girl. I knew her favorite color and your favorite food.
For the side piece, I will use 3 wings on each side, all glued at an angle. An unfortunate thing happened while I was too immersed in making my plate. I forgot to push the record button while I was hot gluing the front wings onto the headband. So here it jumped off to when I was assembling the leaves into a crown formation. Next, I put on the rose. So a third of it is dangling from the base, but it's fine so that the front petals can be pushed down. So to full paint the front wings, I use acrylic paint, burnt sienna, and gold. So I use tissue paper to apply it onto the wings, so it has a bit of texture. I first put on a thin layer of gold, then adding little by little layers of burnt sienna, adding occasional gold on top of some areas so that it looks realistically like rust. Now let's look at the hand-built headdress when worn. This headdress was supposed to have 2 parts, the headpiece and the forehead piece, but since the headpiece had been sectioned into 3 now, I opted out of doing the forehead piece as the back of my ear would then be bulky and would be hard to wear. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye!